Hey there everyone. So I know in the last tutorial video I really didn't go over much about like how the blocks and everything were and what they were for, which ones are which. I just kinda made a ship and then just, showed you how to fly it. That really wasn't very informative, so I'm gonna do a part 2 here. So I'm gonna show you and teach you what all the blocks are and what you need to know for when this game starts to become a big thing. There's another tutorial made by the actual creator of the game, Hydroblocks himself. I would maybe recommend that one over this video. See, yeah, I was working on another project. Like I said, I have and the other one, I had a mech. It was really, really old, like one of the first things ever made. They called it Sharkzilla. Yeah, I know, cheesy name. But some people know it, some people don't know it. Anyways, so I'm going to demonstrate the different blocks, different parts. For starters, as far as like I said, I think in the original video I said I didn't like these tools. Well, I guess I didn't really get it at first. I do kind of get it. They're pretty good, but I still think that the stamp tool's better. Anyways, so when you want to get your parts, let's see, new part tool, little plus thingy here. See, you got your regular seat. You got the basic parts, which you can still manipulate through stretching, rotate, resize, all the other stuff. Vehicle seat. Your control seat is in its own little section here. Remember, you can only really have one. It's only going to allow you to have one. Your control seat. Your engines. Now there are 6 types here. You got your basic small little engine that's for what I called my little crap ship, and that should not be there. There. Yeah, the basic small engine, minimum power required for it, which technically, I really don't even have to explain, but I'm going to anyways. All the other parts in Gyro, Reactor, and everything are all the same sort of whatever with these. They all connect the same way. Same size, same whatever, see? Now, at first, they're in blocks. When they're connected to the seat, they will detach and form the engine and everything else, so they're actually inside of the blocks. Yeah, and another thing, you know how we used to have C-frame? And that was really, really, really annoying with like armor and everything. Well, he kind of made that not a thing anymore. The ship won't save, and actually, well, technically the ship will save, but there's a problem. The ship, when it's loaded into the actual game itself, the parts will actually disappear. Any part that is actually in contact with another part, like so, will actually just vaporize. Meaning, like, okay, so on this mech here, I have a few pieces that are not actually attached. Here, you can see they're attached, but when I enter the game, they will not be attached. So don't do this. Don't do this. They will not be there. You'll have to rebuild the entire mech, figure out which part, or no, ship, and figure out which part is actually doing this. You could have multiples, and you could just have a big problem on your hands. Okay, back to what we were doing. Now, you got your basic energy. This is the smallest in the basic. The largest is for something like this. Something like this right here. My mech would require. And I have one of these in there. Yeah, look at the size of it. Look at that reactor. That's about. I think I have 2 of those in there. I know it looks kind of small from this distance. I'll fly in a second here to it and show you. Yeah, it's pretty big. You need the move tool. Yeah. I recommend if you're doing a big ship. I really didn't need that much, but I just have one in there just in case when he adds like lasers and everything eventually, because this is still an alpha. That I can already have a power source and I don't have to edit anything. Now, as we already know, this is replacing the engine. That's what we call the reactor. And as so, you got your other one, your bigger one. C. And you got your D. This is these are the categories from small ship to large ship. Depending on what you have, I honestly most people aren't going to make some small little thingy and require just an A. Most people are going to do what they want like the medium thing, like a C. So most people are going to want to be using the C. No, wait, that's a D. Most people are going to be wanting to using the C here. Now, if I got this right, two of these, two A's, 1B equal 1B. Two B's could technically equal 1C. Two C's could equal, well, actually no, I want to leave it at that. Yeah. Two A's, 1B. I want to say 4 B's, 1 C, 4 C's, 1 D, 4 D's, 1 C, whatever. E, whatever. Enough about the reactor. Enough about that, whatever. You already get the engine too. I don't even need to explain that. The only other thing I need to explain is the gyro. Okay, so we all know how the aircraft seat works, right? Right. The aircraft seat, when it flies, you got your motion, your linear motion, and then you get your three-dimensional motion, X, Y, Z coordinates. That's body position. Then you got your gyro. The gyro force is what keeps you moving. It keeps your rotation in check, and so you're not flying in a spiral rotation, giving yourself a headache. So the bigger the ship, the more you're going to want to have a giant gyro, which would be Class E, just like this. I actually only have one in there, I think. That is to keep myself from, if I were to start the mech and fly forward, I wouldn't spin in a giant, spiral formation. I couldn't control it. Actually, you might even go in a spiral. So that's why these are important. Now, we did not have these in space construction. These are new. You definitely need these, otherwise you ain't going to be flying your ship. You're going to look like a spinning something. And it's just to show you, this is the big one. There. See? Yeah, just get used to that. Med Bay. This is also a new little feature. Technically yes and technically no. It's I guess technically no. It's a spawn. Just your spawn. And like I said, everything's in a box. Everything is in a box. Watch what and I'll show you what happens when I attach it to a seat. Now, you have to place this a certain way. It's actually not like this. I'm pretty sure if I connect this to the seat there, it's actually going to look sideways, other than what it looks like in the picture, as you can see, pointing straight up. But I'm pretty sure when I do open it up, it's going to be pointing that way, not that way. Meshes, the basic stuff. Okay, so, and, you got your basic tools. You can still add the texture. Click on something. Go get your ID, the ID from the whatever, library, all that stuff like you used to do. Now, you connect tools right here. This little three-dotted line thingamajig. I'm not going to give it a name. Now, first, before anything would happen, you want to add the reactor to the seat before anything else. Where did I put the seat? Did I place it over something? Do I need to place another one? Well, actually, no, it is. You know how I just said about the seat not being able to place more than two? You can, but it's not going to let you. You're not going to be able to use more than one. You can do it, but it's not going to let you in the end. Only one will work. It's pointless. So don't think you can cheat and add multiple reactors to multiple seats and whatever, I don't know. It's just not going to work. So connect. 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 Connected. I said connect, and then connected. Medbay, etc. Okay, it didn't open up, but if I were to launch the ship, it would. Gyro. Something like that. Okay? That's all you need to know about the connecting phase. Lighting tool. I guess you can add a spotlight instead of getting, just a brick light like you used to have. Paint, material, resize, etc., etc. Collision, make a door. You can actually clone objects as well. Already know that. Oh, and as always, well, that's really stupid. The controlling the fly, control. Hit the control button. Still a thing. Anyways, that's all for this tutorial. I apologize for the most recent video of it, you know, me being stupid, and it, what? The ship I didn't even show you half the ship, because for some reason when I uploaded the video, it didn't even play halfway through. It just kind of like went, and, you know. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and good luck in the new game, etc., and goodbye. Oh, and if you choose to do so, subscribe and like and whatever. Bye. Bye.